Ryan, I'm geologist in Animal Collective.
And I'm Noah, and I'm Panda Bear in Animal Collective. Soul music is these people trying to do something that really came from their soul, music that really expressed the feelings that they were having. I feel like we're trying to do the same thing. It's just we're very different people, I guess, than those soul singers were. Although I didn't know that, but I think it's fair to say we live in a different environment. Otherwise, I feel like the music had no power, no meaning, or no use if there wasn't it didn't translate some kind of feeling. But I don't feel like I'm like, I really want this song to make somebody feel this way. It would be great if they would understand something about what I was thinking when I wrote the song, performed on the song or whatever, but I don't want to demand that anybody feel this or that. Pretty easy for us to play the songs on stage, just because in sort of a weird way we usually write the songs and perform them live before we record them in a studio, so there's no studio version that we're having to match or to sound like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The song can kind of sound like whatever it is at the time, so that makes it a lot easier for us.
Yeah, also, even if we did do it the other way, like a studio version and then a live version, I still don't think I would stress too much about it, because I don't necessarily think studio versions and live versions always need to be the same thing anyway. You know, it's like two totally different listening environments. Like if you're listening to recorded music, you're usually at home, or you're walking, with it in headphones, or you're driving around in a car or something.
It's usually a very private experience.
Yeah, it's totally private. And you know, it can be a lot mellower, or, you know, it just allows you to focus more on like sonic details or something, whereas in the live environment it's more about like this, you know, this experience you're having with like a large group of people, and there's a lot of energy in the room, or hopefully there's a lot of energy in the room. And so that sort of becomes the dominant side of the music, rather than like these little nuances in the music, you know. So I think for us, we've always looked at the live side and the studio side as a chance to explore different things like within the songs themselves. You know, there doesn't have to be one permanent version that has to be exact between the two different places, you know.
Speakers are kind of our way of trying to keep things in our control as far as the way it sounds on stage, because we're kind of mixing ourselves together on stage rather than the sound guy does that too, but it's just a way for us not to have to deal with monitors and having to tell people I need more of this and I need less of that and that sort of thing. We're kind of in total control up there most of the times.
For us, it's if we're like sort of surrounded by sound of what we're all doing, and it's mixed in the way that we hear it, you know, in our heads, then it allows us, I think, to be, I get more psyched, and also to be more free in terms of like between songs where we improvise or stuff like that, you know, because we're just not stressed about the technical side of it.